Okay, speak.
Sir, the place where my organisms live, living
Where the
organisms.
organism sleeps. Okay, as I have told that the natural resources are having living thing and non-living thing. We can also say a biotic or abiotic. We can say na.
Yes,
So
sir.
those
Yes,
things,
sir.
biotic, abiotic, whatsoever the thing is, where they are living, those places, the whole places, those surfaces are called the biosphere. Now, if I see in the whole earth, we can see the three things. We will see a land portion, we will see the air, and we will see the water.
Sir, water.
I that means any extra things are there. If we leave three things,
No,
any
sir.
extra than this, see everything is covered up only in these things: land, air, and water. Now this whole thing is called the biosphere. Now in the air, who are living? Microorganisms are living. We also need the air. In the water, the aquatic animals are living. In the land, plants are living, terrestrial animals are living, the wildlife animals are living. So all this that means the mixture of these three things is called the biosphere. Clear? Now it is also written, so biosphere is having the two thing. First thing we can say abiotic, the abiotic components are there, and second one we are having biotic. Now in the abiotic, what are the examples that we can write in the abiotic component? Abiotic means the one who is not having the life.
All things.
Yes.
Sir, the non-living things.
The non-living thing, very good. Now just in the bracket we can write the non-living thing, and in the biotic we can say it's the
The living things.
living things. So the example can be air, water,
Soil,
soil,
sunlight.
sunlight, plant, animal.
No, sir.
No,
No,
okay.
sir.
Okay, okay. Now, but in the biotic component, we are having the plant as well as
And animal.
an animal. Both the things are present in this biotic because they are the living component and they are the non-living component. But both are important. Either it is living thing, either it is non-living thing, but both are that means both things are essential for the existence of life. Now over here we are having the types of natural resources. So let me rub the board first. First one we are having the exhaustible. Second one we are having inexhaustible. Now you all will answer what is exhaustible, what is inexhaustible. Please somebody reply with your answer. What is exhaustible natural resources? What is inexhaustible natural resources?
Sir, the exhaustible natural resources are resources which can be finished after using it many times.
That means in one word we can say na that exhaustible means limited
Yes,
resources,
sir.
and inexhaustible resources we can say the
Unlimited. Sir, unlimited.
unlimited resources. See, whatsoever is written in the book, maybe it is in 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, but in a single word we can define what is exhaustible resources, what is inexhaustible resources. So if we see the example of exhaustible resources, limited resources, what could be the answer?
Sir,
Examples.
coal, petroleum,
Very
minerals.
good, very good, very good. Coal, petroleum, and wood. Forest will be exhaustible or inexhaustible?
Sir, exhaustible.
Exhaustible. Okay. Any other example? Coal, petroleum, wood, forest.
Sir, minerals. Sir, minerals.
Minerals.
Sir,
Very good.
wildlife.
Hey, where is this
wildlife.
Prince Barnaval? Prince Barnaval, are you sleeping? Your voice is not coming. No answers are coming. Just over here, Rishika, Dipshika, Nitin, they are active, but the other students are not active. What is happening? Prince, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Arish, now your voice is coming. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Very low voice is coming. Drink milk every day. I think you are having some energy problem. Okay, now inexhaustible, that is called the unlimited. Now in the unlimited, what are the examples that will come?
Sir, air, water, sunlight.
Air, water, sunlight. Any other?
Sir, solar energy.
We have written the sunlight. So from sunlight only we can say that this is the solar energy. Okay. Microbes. Okay, but the microbes we will not write over here. Okay. Now one important thing I'm going to tell over here in inexhaustible natural resources, as we had written over here that these things are unlimited. That is the air, water, sunlight. We can say the soil also. But do you know, if we don't use these things in a good manner, these things, the inexhaustible, maybe there will be a time will come, so they will be also exhaustible. That means, if we take the example of Delhi, what is the condition of Delhi right now? Pollution, pollution, pollution. This is the condition. So nobody wants to go to Delhi due to the pollution. They are, that means, not able to breathe the fresh air. The whole city is getting polluted due to the industrialization. So on that condition, what the people will do over there? Maybe there will be a time come that they will die. So there will be a
Yes,
time
sir.
come. In the case of the water, there are a lot of area where the people are not getting the water to drink. What is the reason? The reason is the water pollution. The other example, sunlight. Now sunlight is also a biggest example. Right now we are using the sunlight as a vitamin D, as a solar energy. But maybe you have heard about have you heard about the ozone layer?
Yes, sir.
Now day by day there is a depletion in the ozone layer is over there. Ozone black hole is getting created. So sunlight is directly coming.
Yes, sir.
So this is the fault of human being, na? The human being are not able to use those resources. The God has given us. God has created everything for us, but we are the most what we can say now inhuman thing that is present in the earth. So
Yes,
here we
sir.
have completed.
Yes, sir.
Here we have completed exhaustible and inexhaustible. Now next topic we are having is renewable and non-renewable resources.